Hello guys, and welcome to part 2 on how to set up your e-commerce store using WordPress and a plugin called WooCommerce. In part 1 I showed you how to choose a domain name and a web hosting plan, and I defined all of those things for you, and I made it easier for you to understand these things. And I told you that what my essence of creating these tutorials is to make you to understand that you can set up your own WordPress or your own website today without having to spend the tens of thousands of dollars that I had to spend while becoming an IT expert or while becoming a coding expert. So today you don't need any coding skills to set up your website. All you need to do is to get a WordPress website easy and running. Now, if you haven't subscribed, you might want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on other important videos such as this. So in this video, I will share with you how to install WordPress for free. So the next step officially marks the start of your adventure with WordPress. You are going to install WordPress on your hosting account, and this might sound difficult, but it's actually not. All you have to do is to go to your Bluehost user panel, and usually it is available at mybluehost.com. And once they scroll down until you reach or see an icon that is labeled install WordPress, as you can see on this pop-up that is showing here, you see down here install WordPress. They have made everything easier while designing this shot so that you can see the arrow pointing to install WordPress. This is exactly what you will see if you scroll down on your own panel. Now click on it and follow the on-screen instructions, and you will be taken through the whole process step by step, and there's nothing to worry about. Okay, and if you need more hand-on info on picking a domain name and installing a clean copy of WordPress, please go ahead and mention it in the comment section, or you can click on the link that we'll put in this video guide explanation, where we will get to respond to you accordingly. And at this point, you should have a blank WordPress website installed. You can see it by going to your domain name, for example yourstore.com, or you can log in to your admin panel by going to yourstore.com/yp-admin. Now it's time to turn that blank WordPress website into a fully functional and fully blown e-commerce store using the excellent WooCommerce plugin, isn't it? So in step 3, let's install WooCommerce plugin for free. Like with all other WordPress plugins, the fun starts by navigating to your WordPress dashbar, your plugins, add new, and once there, type WooCommerce in the search field, and you will see WooCommerce as first search result. This is what I'm talking about. Once you type your search, in the search box you type WooCommerce, and you will see that WooCommerce will appear. You click on install now. You can see everything on this shot that I designed. I always put the arrows in red so that it's easier for you to understand. So just click on install now button next to the plugin, and after a couple of seconds, the text on the button will change to activate, and go ahead and click on it. All right, so you can click on activate to move on to the next step. And at this stage, you will see WooCommerce on screen, launch setup wizard, and this thing makes the process uber easy and takes you by this hand through everything. To start, click on let's go. You see welcome to the world of WooCommerce, and thank you for choosing WooCommerce to power your online store. So just click on let's go, and that will take you to the next step. And now you will have to create the essential store pages. Online stores are particularly kind of like a website, and they need some particular pages to function properly. The first step in the WooCommerce wizard is about creating these pages for you. So the first thing you want to create, or the first page you would like to create, is the shop page. This is where your products are going to be displayed, isn't it? Like I said, you can display your products, physical products, services on this page. And the next page you would like to create is the cart, and this is the shopping cart where your customers can adjust their orders before proceeding to checkout. And the next page you would like to create is the checkout page, and this is where the customer chooses the shipping or the delivery method and pay for whatever they have bought. And now the next page you would like to create is my account, a kind of a profile page for registered customers, and they will be able to view their past orders, and there they can manage other details of their purchases. All you need to do at this stage of the WooCommerce wizard is to click on continue button, and WooCommerce will set up these pages for you. Set up local. The local is a truly crucial part of your site or your online store setup. Those few parameters define your business origin, currency, and preferred unit. For instance, once you set up the pages, and like I said, it's easier to set the pages up. WooCommerce does that for you very easily. You just see page setup. You can see a store local where you can now click on the various currencies and the type of currencies you would like to be paid in. So it's very advisable to choose your country in this at this stage. Once you're done, you can click on continue. But first, once you are done and you click on continue, you have to understand the sales tax. The tax is by far the least exciting part of running an e-commerce store, isn't it? I mean, we never like to pay taxes, do we? But it's also something we can't disregard, sadly. You are going to be pleased to see that WooCommerce helps you with this part too. First, you can see if you are going to be shipping physical goods or not. If you check the box, WooCommerce will preset the remaining shipping related details in the setting. So will you be shipping products? If yes, you just have to check in on the yes icon that is showing there, and I will be shipping physical products to my customers. Next, tax. WooCommerce has a very neat tax model, and the best thing about this is that it helps you figure out the tax rates based on your store locations, as you have said in the previous step. So if you are going to charge sales tax, just check in the box or in the tax box. As soon as you do this, a new set of boxes will appear and inform you of what is going to happen next. So as you can see here, everything is changing. So once you are done, you can click on next. I made it to be in such a way that it will be changing for you to understand what I'm saying. So take your time and you understand. So once you are done, not even though WooCommerce will pre-fill the tax setting for you, you have to note this, you still need to double check with your local authorities what the actual current taxation rules are, especially if you are not in the US. To learn more about WooCommerce's way of handling sales tax, you can also change everything later. So don't worry if you are not sure about the rules right now. Just click on continue, and remember that I'm putting a link in the description so it can help you to do these things I mean on a later time. So once you are done, the next thing would be to choose a payment. Well, we are going to discuss this in the next part of this video tutorials. If you haven't subscribed, you might want to consider subscribing so that you don't get to miss out on how to pick a payment for your e-commerce website or your e-commerce store, which has been set up properly and fully functional using WooCommerce and WordPress. If you like our video, please share it on your social media platforms. We want to thank you for following us up to this stage. We thank you for watching our videos. We hope that we are helping you out to set your own dream website for your services and for your products. So just subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and you can contact us through the link, or you can place a comment and we will see your problems and respond to you accordingly. Thank you again for watching our video tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe and share on social media. Ciao.